here in our own backyard, major changes, and real concern about safety because you've already reported, Jeff, the fact that we were already preparing those particular shelters for people who are out on the streets because it's getting cold.
It's going to be the coldest air we've seen in over a year. Steve, this is some really cold air coming in this week. We're a couple of days away from it, so you still got some time to prepare. Make sure you protect your pipes and bring those pets inside as we get to this really cold air that shows up Tuesday afternoon. This is, of course, Sunday afternoon. This is how the day is ending. We got some high clouds overhead. If you're out this evening, temperatures are falling down the 40s, but tomorrow morning we will be below freezing. The feel-like temperatures not too different from the actual temperatures because the wind will be dying down overnight. We'll end up into the 40s by the time we get to 11, so we're almost there where we were for highs today by the time we get to the lunch hour. So tomorrow we'll be warmer. We'll be in the mid-50s for President's Day. There'll be plenty of sunshine. This is a nice day. This is the nicest day the work week ahead. That's for sure, because Tuesday, not so nice. We have a first alert weather day for Tuesday, for Wednesday, Thursday as well. Now, the reason on Tuesday is that this is a nuisance rain. This will be a rain that's going to be around all day. It's going to be cloudy. It's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. Temperatures in the 50s, a little deceiving because at the end of the day, they're going to be in the 40s. And then Wednesday, yes, the high stays below freezing. That's why I want you to be aware about protecting your faucets because this is cold air. It's going to be around below freezing for about 2 days around the Metroplex. Extreme cold watch is out for Tuesday night through Thursday morning. This will become a warning as we draw a little bit closer to it. Let's talk about this. Now, I picked it up on Monday, 4 o'clock. That's tomorrow, President's Day, sunshine going on. Notice the cloud cover that immediately starts coming in overnight across the morning, and then the rain that starts showing up. That's that cold rain on windy conditions. Now, as we get into this rain leaving off to the east, it leaves behind just a little bit of freezing rain. Now, a little bit of ice is a huge problem on bridges and overpasses. We have a couple of things in our favor. We'll have strong winds. We'll have been at 50 degrees earlier in the day on Tuesday, so this might mitigate this risk, but I need you to be aware of the risk because really light icing could be very difficult to see on the roads, and as you approach bridges and overpasses, you might not even see the ice there. So I need you to be careful. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we'll keep you apprised of what's going on as we cross that period. The First Alert Weather Team will be here. Now, scattered rain showers Tuesday, a high near 50 degrees. The Arctic front arrives at the end of the day, probably in the late afternoon. And that's when this rain changes over to freezing rain as the whole system is leaving off to the east. So we're expecting very light amounts. There is no way to avoid the cold. We'll have those icy bridges, slick spots as a threat, but the wind chills, some areas are going to get down in the negative numbers. So again, you've got during the day on Tuesday, the temperatures dropping. They'll get up close to 50 degrees and just kind of plummet as we get into the evenings. But the real story is the strong north winds. I mean, this is the coldest overnight lows we'll have had since last year. But look at these feel-like temperatures. We got some that are in the negative numbers. That's Wednesday morning. The same thing on Thursday morning. The high might get above freezing there briefly in the afternoon. And then on Friday, a little better. On Saturday, better than that. And Sunday, all gone.